Hello, my friends. Today I'm going to read you a story, If You Were the Moon by Laura Purdie Salas, illustrated by Jaime Kim. And in this story, I would like you to try to figure out, are you hearing facts or are you hearing a story being told? Can you be a detective for me and figure that out? We'll talk about it at the end of the story. Hello up there, Moon. I'm so tired. I wish I could do exactly nothing, just like you. But I do so many things, child, and if you were me, you would too. If you were the moon, you would hover near your mother. Hover means kind of stay close, right? Scientists believe the moon formed 4.5 billion years ago when a meteorite the size of Mars collided with the newly formed Earth. Rock from Earth and the meteorite splashed into space, and the moon was born. Help! Keep her in balance! The Earth wobbles as it spins. The moon's gravity, the force that pulls other things closer, reaches out like an invisible pair of hands to steady the Earth. Without the moon, Earth's wobble would be wilder. Extreme swings from scorching heat to frigid cold would destroy most life on our planet. Spin like a twilight ballerina. The moon spins on its invisible axis, making a full turn every 27 days. It also circles around the Earth once every 27 days because it spins on its axis at the same speed that it circles the Earth. We always face the same part of the moon. We call the side that never faces Earth the dark side of the moon. Play dodgeball with space rocks. The moon would not be good at dodgeball because it doesn't get out of the way of the meteorites crashing into it. All those collisions have pounded the top layer of the moon's crust into gray, powdery dust. Craters and dents hit its rocky surface. Hide in the shadows. The moon goes through different phases as it orbits the Earth each month. When the moon is between the Earth and the sun, we can't see it because the sun's lighting is hitting the part of the moon that we are not facing. We call this a new moon. Tease the Earth, peekaboo. The moon appears to wax, emerge from darkness and grow to a full moon, and wane, shrink from full moon back into darkness every 29.5 days. The moon does not really grow and shrink. We just see different amounts of the moon, depending on the location of the sun, moon, and Earth. Catch and throw, catch and throw. At night, the moon seems to glow in the sky, but the moon is made of rock, like the Earth. It does not create any light. Instead, the moon catches light from the sun and throws it towards Earth. That's why they're saying catch and throw. Catches the light, throws the light. Challenge the ocean to a tug of war. The moon's gravity pulls on the Earth. As that gravity tugs at our oceans, it creates high tides and low tides. Meanwhile, the Earth's gravity also pulls on the moon. The moon has no oceans or tides, but scientists believe the Earth's gravity pulling on the moon has caused thousands of small cracks and ridges in the moon's surface. Be a bright alarm clock to wake the night. As daylight fades, the night world awakens. Nocturnal animals rest during the day and hunt, feed, mate, and communicate at night. Owls and ocelots and hyenas and hamsters are just a few of our night world's nocturnal creatures. Nocturnal. They come out at night. Light a pathway to the sea. When sea turtle eggs hatch on shore, the hatchlings instinctively scurry toward the brightest light. That is usually moonlight sparkling on the ocean, calling the tiny turtles to their home in the sea. The moon lights the way for those tiny turtles. Weave a spell over wanderers. The moon inspires artists all over the world. French composer Claude Debussy wrote Clair de Lune for piano. American poet Emily Dickinson wrote The Moon is Distant from the Sea. The Bald people of the Ivory Coast craft wooden moon masks for festivals. Wait for friends to visit again. Besides Earth, the moon is the only body in space Earthlings have walked on. 12 astronauts walked on the moon between 1969 and 1972. Neil Armstrong was the very first because the moon has no wind. Their footprints will stay imprinted in the dusty surface for 1,000,000 years or more. Whisper wisdom from the sky. For centuries, the moon has guided farmers. American growers used to plant, weed, and harvest crops during certain moon phases. In China, people still celebrate the fall harvest and eat mooncakes on the 15th day, a full moon, of the 18th lunar month. Sing Earth the silver lullaby. So was this story informational text or just a story to listen to? You're right, it was an informational text, and they kind of threw in a little bit of fun relationship type to try to make it almost seem like a story, right? But this was definitely a nonfiction informational text, and I hope you'll learn some information about the moon today. I'll see you in the next read along. Bye.